Alright, here we are live at Gulf Coast Throwdown number 7. We are starting off with the winner's side of King of Fighters 15, just getting the tournament started. We got our players here getting ready to pick the characters, and here we go.
Select order. Select stage. Nothing will stop this show. Round 1. Ready? Go! KO! Player 2 won't give up that easy. Round 2. Ready? KO! Player 2 wastes no time evening the score. Burn to fight. Ready? Go! Ready? Go! The goddess of victory smiles upon the winner. Round 1. Ready? Go! An exciting bout from round 1. Burn to fight. Ready? Go! Both point characters are knocked out. Round 3. Ready? Go! KO! This is match point for player 1. Burn to fight. Ready? Go! The goddess of victory smiles upon the winner. Winner!
大したことなさすぎよあんたそんなんじゃ全然ドキドキ
Select members. A battle unlike any other in history is about to begin.
All right, next up we got Crazy Chicken Chef and Emperor. Emperor's sitting down now, waiting on Chicken Chef. And the sound's out. I'll be right back.
Am I live? You're live. All right. Where the hell is Loveheart? Why is she not in this game? That's all I wanted to say. It's my favorite character from KOF 14, man. Don't tell me a girl in a pirate hat and a miniskirt wasn't God tier, bro. Oh, I now can hear music. Yep, alright. I can hear game sound over here. I can hear game sound over here too. So unfortunately, I get to commentate, and I don't know a thing about KOF 15. So this is going to be fun. Be prepared for the most generic commentary you possibly ever heard. There are two people on screen. They are doing things. One person just hit the other person. Yes. It's not even started yet. I'm already doing well. This is the greatest commentary ever. hold on. This KOF 15 music on a fire, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Registration. Registration.
Have the controller issues. There we go. Think we got maybe, possibly. Second player. Okay.
Select members.
Okay, we're in.
This year's Dream Match kicks off with
Like both players' controllers are working and we have sound. My job is done.
Now you're gonna sit back and just eat some pizza, maybe. I don't know if you got any. Drink some coffee.
If I can stay awake through this whole tournament, I will be shocked.
Are you one of those coffee wakes you up or liquor wakes you up kind of people?
Neither.
Neither. I got methamphetamine. So we got a dinosaur. Nice. All right, let's see.
Select stage.
Oh man, we should have tried to open up the new stage last night. I set up and left as soon as I could. I hadn't even played this game in weeks, so
I haven't played this game ever.
I hadn't even had a chance to try out
Round
old
1. Ready?
Rugal.
Alright, so we got Anime Girl versus Solid Snake. Oh wait, no, I think Big Boss is the one with the eye patch. I don't know, I never played Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Big Boss.
Big Boss, yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Try down the game a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, it was a little loud, but I think you're good.
Yeah, well, I usually have it up if there's no commentary.
Yeah.
And sometimes I forget to turn it down.
I don't know if what I'm doing counts as commentary.
You're talking on a mic, so it's
That's
good
fair.
enough for me.
I'll take that, yeah.
I try not to commentate because then I don't pay attention to what's going on in the match, plus everything else I'm doing over here, and it's like, wait, who
That's fair.
just won? Crap.
Oh no. So yeah, as a man who knows nothing about this game, I can tell that Emperor is one hit away from death. I don't know why he let that hit him. Great job, I guess.
He's probably used to all the other games where you don't die of chip.
Yeah, that's fair. Does Strive have chip? I don't remember if Strive has chip.
It does.
Okay, yeah. So, is this game a hold back to block, or is this a button block game? I can't
Hold back.
Hold back.
Mhm.
At some point, I need to start actually playing this myself. I just have not done it yet. So. Oh, we're playing Terry? Nice.
I love the KOF series, but I am not good at it. Not at all.
Neither am I.
I love it. I've been playing it since I started playing it. The first one I actually played was like 98,
Yeah.
97 or 98. And I was like, oh man, this got all the guys from Art of Fighting in here. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And then I went back and played all the other ones, 94 and up. So this is some stuff here, man.
All right, we got a dinosaur against a man with a swoopy haircut
Let's see.
who has Terry moves.
Yeah, that's Terry's adopted son,
Oh.
Rock Howard.
Nice.
Geese Howard's actual son.
Okay. I love the Geeses in Tekken as well.
Oh god, I still remember the announcement. I still remember what I was doing when they showed Geese was going to be in that game. Because he started talking, and until then, Geese had never had an actual English voice actor.
Yeah.
There was always a Japanese guy that spoke really bad English. But I heard the voice and what he said, and the first name that came to me, I was like, wait, Geese? No, it can't be Geese. And then the door started opening, like a Fatal Fury 2, I think. And I was like, what?
The hypest moment in FGC history.
One of.
Yeah, I don't know if anything will ever beat Evo moment number 37.
I mean, yeah. That's pretty hard to beat.
Although that was a pretty nice combo there. I don't know much about Ramon, but my man seemed like he'd be acrobatic and stuff.
Yeah, he's basically El Fuerte from Street Fighter 4. Like the SNK version.
sticks with a theme.
Final round. Ready?
My man be dancing.
Mario, Sakazaki, Mr. Karate 2 if for anybody who hasn't played story mode yet. Both on the last character here.
Yeah. Impressive. I don't know if I want to say comeback, but it was something pretty close because I remember that it took him till half-life on his second character to get rid of Athena, and now he's leading on the last character.
Yeah.
I guess Ramon's a really good anchor. Oh, is this about to hit? Oh, jump! My man, nah. You played yourself. Nah.
Wow. Wow.
My man thought he was slick in the slow-mo, and then he just got bat flipped on.
Ramon with the flips.
Whoa.
Let's see if Athena can figure anything out. How to, I hate Athena with a passion.
Yeah.
I can't stand her. Psycho ball, psycho sword.
Ooh. Yeah, I can tell why this character seems super annoying. Are there reflectors in this game? Ways to send things back to other people? Are there reflectors in this game?
Certain characters have moves that can reflect stuff like she does. She has a shield that can reflect back. Rugal does. That's all. Let's see, I know that. Wait, does Dan Boss reflect things? No, she has a counter shield that she puts up.
Alright, let's go, Rock Howard.
I'm trying to think anybody else does. I can't think of anybody else offhand right now. But... Okay. Dash through. Overhead.
And corner pressure. Oh, he gets out.
And we're tied up.
Spinning with them legs. Let's see if a dinosaur can beat this Rock Howard boy.
Ready?
Oh man, Tizza. I'm still hoping against hope that there's a Mark of the Wolves team, and he's in it too, but in his other form, the Griffin outfit, and it'd be him, Kushnood Butt, and oh, you know what? One of Kim's sons. That would be cool. But this is the Mark of the Wolf team is already in, so oh well. I don't know how everybody else feels, but I know I feel like characters with a command grab that have hit points to it, that like have armor during the command grab, that just seems unfair.
That does.
Missed this conversion. Oh,
Well, I agree. I'm a Beowulf player in Skullgirls, so it's nothing but Grab City and armor.
So in that game, when you armor somebody during a command grab, do you take like any like chip damage or nothing? Okay, yeah. Because
I don't think
that would be my thing. Is like if you at least did like just some kind of little damage or something while you're doing it, but like just nothing happens to you, and it's like multiple hits too.
Yeah.
So somebody can just be pop, 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 and he's just slowly about to grab you.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think if you have an armor move, if you have an armor move like a Beowulf hat without his chair hat and his crouching heavy punch sends out a giant arm across the screen that hurts, but it has armor on it. I think if you hit while he's doing that, he does take damage, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
But it still goes through, and it will do more damage than probably whatever you did to him.
Right.
Is this the state of KOF? Punching each other in a corner?
I mean, whatever works. It's like, I think right now he's just trying to make sure he doesn't get grabbed. It's like, nope. Now Ryo doesn't have a lot of combos and stuff. He's just basically all strength. But he's able to combo into stuff that he wasn't before. It was a good call out there.
Also able to punish.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce fight.
All right, so we're 1-1 now.
They were right. This game is slow.
Well, yeah, it's team game, 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Ready? Go!
Jeez, we just spammed the Psycho Bomb today. Oh, you can duck under Psycho Bomb though?
Is that what he just did?
I guess. It looked like he did. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. It looked like he just walked underneath it. CS Muck has been banned. Yeah, I'm done.
Player 2 won't give up that easy.
They will lead us to eternity.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
This is always one of the most annoying. When there's a character that you know you just want to hit away, you're just trying to kill them so that you can get to the next one. But they just keep stalling it over and over again.
For the top. Ready? Go!
Oh no. That's gonna hurt.
Hit him against the boom!
It didn't do as much damage as I expected it. Maybe I'm just spoiled about Gilsiger numbers.
Yeah. That game was a little
Potbuster would have just done half his health bar.
for the KOF games, this game has really high damage too.
Yeah. Well, it's KOF 13 where it's like everything's just almost nothing. Every single hit.
Yeah.
You gotta do 1,000 hit combo just to get half their health bar basically.
Pretty much. That was pretty much the name of that game.
Nice comeback on that game.
Into the
This is a great combo.
Okay, he's gonna do the damage version. Oh, but he didn't get it. It didn't finish.
One hit away. He's one of those combos away though from dying.
No, he missed the overhead grab.
One needs a miracle.
All right, Ryo.
Ready? Go!
See if Ryo can bring it back.
He just went right into that.
It's Terry Bogard's protege. Oh, that's gonna be a big punish.
Yeah.
No,
Not as big as I expected.
I don't think that's what he did do. I'm almost positive that was supposed to be a forward punch into something else, but he still got it.
May the best anchor win. Oop. Final round.
I'm almost positive that fireball wasn't supposed to come out.
Yeah. Clear he wanted to do a little bit more there.
Ryo can do so much damage, and it's like, all right, I got him. Fireball.
Fireball.
That couldn't have been what he meant to do. All right, here we go. Crazy Chicken Chef did pretty good last time.
Is that specific to Ramon where he could jump off the walls back there? Is that
a lot.
Oh man, that does a lot of damage.
Oh boy, but he ran right up to him. You cannot walk up to somebody with a command grab like that when they're on the ground, because that will happen. Okay, he's gonna keep sticking stuff out to try to check any attempt to come in on the command grab.
Very good.
He's overhead.
It's down. It's close. That's the last one. Yep.
Gotta begin with the kick.
That's Crazy Chicken
Oh,
Chef.
that was, yeah, it was like Crazy Chicken Chef took that one.
All right, now to go see if they need me to fight in squad strike.
All right, man.
I'll be back.
Oh, that was he's basically El Fuerte, yeah. Huh? Yeah, man. I was close. when you did that fireball, when he missed that move and you were there with the punish, did you mean to just do punch fireball?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He had fireball to punish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I had. I don't have octable punish.
Oh man, no, you got to do. Well, guys, it's been a while since I played it, but I used to play Rio when the game first came out. So it's like, what is it? Fierce punch, forward, the overhead move.
Spread up to him instead of throwing an EX fireball first of all.
Yeah.
And then did a combo.
Yeah.
Man, this
It was like, oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh no!
is the first match in the tournament.
You just
I'm funny.
okay, yeah, you just wasn't ready yet.
That's all I have.
Yeah, Rio. I mean, Rio. But like in the older games, he didn't have a lot of good combos. This is like the first game in a while where he can like actually do. They're still relatively short combos, but he does so many things.
Yeah, just EX kick and like any special.
Yeah, like
That's what I'm doing now.
shoot. I mean, even mid screen, but especially in the corner, you can do like you can do punch, four punch, hurricane kick into light uppercut into EX uppercut. And even from mid-screen, when you do his normal kick, you can do a light kick after that too.
Oh, okay.
To end it, but if you do EX, obviously you got more options and stuff. So yeah, he's definitely worth learning the best.
Yeah, I'm pretty
How to
new
punch somebody, because
pretty new to learning characters at KOL, so learning three at the same time it makes it tough.
it does, especially if you do it
down
later.
I'll let you.
All right, man. All right, we got Volga and lemon and lime.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competition.
All right, so we're in winter semifinal. All right, man, I cannot wait till tax season's over so I can start playing this game again.
私に任せてください
Might see me jumping in here. Nah, I suck. Probably not gonna want to see that. All right, we got Volga and Lemon Lime coming up here, and the first winner semi-match.
Select order.
Oh, looks like we got a Rugal, so Rugal has not been banned.
Stage.
Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right. We got a cheater. That's cool.
Get ready
Nothing wrong with
for
that.
a battle of titans.
All right, here we go.
Round one. Ready? Go! KO! And player 2 clinches the first round. Round 2. Ready? Go!
All right, back here. All right, let's see. Clark going in on Gato, who, from my understanding, has quickly turned into a lot of folks' main character. He's just about as good as I expected him to be. So I didn't start playing with him in Mark of the Wolves until years after the game came out. I started trying him out. I was like, hey, you know, this guy's actually pretty good. I was on mine. Trying to use my character. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever. Yeah, get the blow back in the fan. Ryu and Boo. Lock him down in the corner. Static Black Media, the Smash is on Engage Gaming Mobile. So let's see if I can put the link in chat here.
KO! Player 2 has victory in their sights.
Give me a second.
お楽しみはこれから
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
You know, no problem, man. All right, Vanessa tearing stuff up. Making her hands hurt. Just a kick. Just kick again. All right. She's got 3 bars now. She can do some damage, but she's got a little bit of a hill to climb, but she can definitely do it. All right. Yeah. Lock down. Ryu and Boo. So Vanessa should get back up to a little over half her life. Now Dolores got a full bar to work with.
Ready?
3 meters. Vanessa with 4. More than enough with a couple of gets the low bar, but didn't really get a follow up from it. All right, got her in the corner. Right where she wants it. No super. Oh, he went ahead and went for the level 3. Got him. Boom! Blow this dust off. There we go. That's what Got the overhead, but go! Freaking Vanessa.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
So Boga goes up again. All right, going right back in. Still cheating. Genocide cutter. Good in Pukin. Tola didn't think to try to unlock his outfit and stage last night. We were too busy. That's cool. All right, Ralph getting in. Get the damage. They sit your ass down. Yeah, oh! That's a good way around it. He didn't get anything out of it, but he didn't get hit either. Oh, got him. Great jump in. It's going to convert it. It should finish it right here.
Player 2 takes an early lead.
I'm just going to roll you out of here.
Reach for the
We go
top.
Gato.
Ready? Go!
some up kicks with the dash. Up in the air dash. Trying to punches. Oh, misses command grab. Yeah.
No time.
Give him a little adjustment there. Now he still uses that meter even though he died before the super came out. That kind of sucks. And boo.
No mercy.
Up CD. Throw that. And the line's going to go try to take him down with the throw. Chip him out like that.
Only their
Got him with the fan.
Reach for the top. Ready?
All right, let's see if Lemon Lime figured out what to do against Vanessa here. She's very hard to deal with as an anchor. Just getting the first punch there. He's just trying to keep her out. It's going to go through, but he was able to recover in time. Lemon Lime opting to not go for anything fancy, just get whatever hits he can. He's got to figure something out here. Let's try to finish it out here, get it low, and that should do it. All right.
This is just the start
Up
of a
1-1 now.
worldwide legend.
So we're going straight back in. All right, which one of them is going to be able to pull it out?
Round one. Ready? Go!
Oh, dang. Dash up, throw. Oh, there you go. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. I can't stand it. I'm all for helping the grappler guys out, but something about that just drives me nuts. And especially when you talk about a game where you can combo into command grabs, I think also having hit armor where you take like no damage at all is just too much. It makes them too strong. But that's just me. Get a side cutter. Teleport in his right. Said kick. That should do it. Okay.
One won't give up that easy.
So go back to KOF 95. Commentary volume.
Round two. Ready? Go!
How's that bad? Is that any better? I don't want anybody to hear me. I hate my voice.
Bring the height.
Still pretty low, really? Sounds pretty loud on my end. All I hear is myself. Let's turn down the game a little bit more. How about that? All right. Now trying to lock Gato down, put herself in the corner, gets back out of the corner. EX. Necessity no mind. All right, get the lock down, Ryu and Boo. Backdash out of the uppercut, should get the punish on the kill.
Player two has victory in their sight.
And it takes Volga down to Vanessa, who definitely has the ability to turn this whole match around. So let's see what happens here.
Round four. Ready? Go!
Vanessa got right where she wants it now. Oh, but she gets caught with that. Oh no, he didn't cancel. She double chi is going to be punished. Big punish. Big. Oh, goes under. Gets the hit. This might finish. Doesn't have enough meter to do anything else, though. Just keep her locked down. Just don't let her swing one of those fists. Oh, and he let her swing the fist. Didn't I just say don't let her swing the fist? You see what happened? Uh-oh. All right, Mr. Nigajo. I don't speak or read Spanish, but I'm pretty sure you just asked something about Rugal being banned, and that was not my call. I presumed he was going to be, but apparently not. And there you go. Dolores takes Vanessa out. Lemon Lime takes it 2-1. Moves on to winner's final. That was a really good match. He won. Yeah, check that picture. All right, and with that, Lemon Lime moves on to winner's final. Waiting to winner of the next semifinal match, which should be between E.T. and Crazy Chicken Chef. All right. We got ET with his controller that's probably going to steal the audio. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. I'll be right back. Every day.
Registration. Select members. Put all your skills to the test and show us a battle worthy of legends. Select order. Select stage. Nothing will stop this show. Mission start. Round 1. Ready? Go! Nice combo. Ready? Go! Show no mercy. Is this fight already over? Hey! Round 3. Ready? Go! This competitor is too strong! Can anyone stop them?
ET with the OCV there. See if he can pull it off again. Set himself in the winner's final. As Crazy Chicken Chef told me before, he's really only just now starting to get into this game. Whereas ET obviously has played this before. Oh, this is the grabs. He is. Clark is wanting those grabs. Oh. Oh, this is the EX. Gets thrown out of the corner. Back to big screen. Cycle shoot. Oh. And oh! Guard at the cycle sword to get the punish out of it, but ends up taking a round anyway.
An exciting bout from round 1. Round 2. Ready? Go!
Alright, grappler versus grappler. Sweep up. Said, nah, I got this. Frankensteiner. Grab. 40 up. 40 up. 40 up. Boom! Right, get him with the ducking lights. On our way to 2 straight OCV. Sakazaki Ryo, baby. Sakazaki style of Kyokugen. Oh, hit him with the Rambu. Kyokugen Ryogi. Gets him off the ground, bounce, make him roll. He's probably 1 or 2 interactions away from taking the game here. ET dashes in, gets uppercutted. Oh, missed the back brain kick, get the EX. And, oh no! Oh! It's too far away to follow up. Okay. First 2 don't work, just keep doing it. Man, let me tell you. If KOF 16 comes out and Ryo is actually Mr. Karate, that would be so that would be so good. Alright, so ET takes it 2-0. Also cheating. Yeah, I see why they allowed him now. Because he uses them. I see how it goes. TO advantage. No, that's cool. It's totally fine. Totally fine. All right. So that puts ET and Lemon Lime in winners final. We might be getting a couple of maybe 1 or 2 losers matches before then. Let's see. Well, the guy who would tell me has just left the room, so y'all stuck with me now. Okay, you're playing again? All right, so it'll be you and Con Man. All right, so this is losers quarterfinal.
I kept accidentally doing half circles with Google, so I'm like, oh wait, he doesn't use half circles. I kept trying to use his barrier for it. And I'm like, half circles, half circles.
And God help me, there goes audio again.
I'm like, why am I getting hit by a fire? That's extra motion. Yeah.
Damn you and your sound stealing. I'll be back.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competitions.
All right, we're back. Get ready to go. Thought it was a KOF bracket, so why not? I mean, you're not wrong.
Select stage. It's about to be a party up in here.
Oh, I picked the wrong round. This is losers quarter. Because we got a couple of losers here. There we go.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Shift man straight in. Oh, should be punished from that. I'm about to kick y'all both out. This is an English-only stream. Sirs that somehow couldn't come here because they're at work, yet they're watching the stream at work. How does that work? Oh. Alright, so King of Dinosaurs. Got him in the corner. Alright. What we gonna do here? Oh, wait, who won? Ah, Dinosaur got it. Yo.
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
And one Duff and a Repudian. And the round is over.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Only Crit Tekken gotta learn more games. I mean, not a bad game to have, though. That's the thing now. There's so many good fighting games out these days. You really almost can't go wrong. You know, unless you're one of them weirdos that plays like something like Them's Fighting Herds or something. Don't be that guy. And if Stranger watches this back, yes, I'm talking about you.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Oh God, he's missing everything. Let's get the Psycho Ball. Hit him with the Abigail. That move gets me every dang time. Psycho Ball. Get him. Don't do it too early. And she did it again. Crazy Chicken Chef trying to get the last couple hits here. No, no. Okay. Gets the Psycho Ball off.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner!
Crazy Chicken Chef takes game 1.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, so let's see if Gato can get in there now. There it is again. Oh. I don't think we're doing Melty this month. Yeah, no, we're not doing Melty this time. We got P4A, Ultimax next, and then Guilty Gear Strive. We might be doing a mystery game before Strive. We'll see.
Back from round 1. Round 2. Ready?
I half don't know what's going on. I've been doing tax returns every day this week because there are folks out there who just refuse to do it early, just want to wait till the last minute, then want to rush me because they waited. Never again, I'm telling you. Anyway, EX Genocide Cutter. Sweet. Okay, all right. Oh, wow. Sweet command grab. I'm about to say he's going to do it again. I knew it. All right. Oh, he gets the blowback, but didn't get anything out of it. Also gets the blowback. At least he got out of the damage. Nope.
And we're tied up. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! Only their anchor remains.
Alrighty. Want to take something out? So he's one character away from taking it. He's on loser semis. Boom. Pretty good damage there. Psycho Ball. Oh, that's going to miss. Yeah. But it got him out of the corner at least. Psycho Ball. Locked down. Booty butt. Oh. And knocks him away. Right, so Crazy Chicken Chef takes it 2-0. All right, we got to find out whose cell phone that is sitting there. All right, so he'll be awaiting the winner of Volga and Emperor, which may be our next match here. Maybe, possibly. So we'll find out. It's pretty good. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move over to winners final now.
Alright, we gotta do this wrestling match.
Straight wrestling match, yep. So we got ET and Lemon and Lime. Winners final, and there goes the audio again. I'm going to come up with an audio screen, so next time y'all don't have to watch us fix the freaking audio. Hey, fix the audio. Fix the audio. You know how to do it.
Your PlayStation? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's
change
it.
that. Oh, it's right here. Actually,
Yeah, just go over there. And at least I found the fast way to do it instead of having a alt tab and everything. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm going to teach everybody how to do it so I don't have to do it anymore. If anybody has any ideas on how to get that to stop, by all means, throw it my way, because every other thing that we've tried does not work. Oh, well, you just disable that device in the thing. Well, guess what? We already did. We've seriously plugged every controller in this store into the thing. I had everybody plug their thing into it and disabled it, and it doesn't matter. As soon as they plug it back in, it's like, oh, you want to listen to it through this controller. Because it's a PlayStation, and that's what you do with PlayStation controllers. Apparently.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
so it's been destroyed to where I get shorter inputs now for DPs and stuff. Like in Marvel, this thing's absurd.
Mission start.
It lets me-
Round one. Ready? Go!
Yeah, I've tried. We've done that too. It's always been set as default. It's just whenever a PlayStation controller goes in, that PlayStation controller is just like, nah, it's mine now. Oh, you want sound? No, it's got to come through me, dog. Yeah, we don't know either.
かかってらっしゃい
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
ガチョウ戦
There's an answer out there somewhere.
燃えなさい
Nice cut.
The simplest answer is just everybody use an Xbox controller, but otherwise, I don't know what it is. All right. Me Bouncy takes the round.
Now or never. Ready?
Omega Rugal. So if Rugal came back to life, Mature and Vice might be out there somewhere. It's only too strong, exactly. All right, Lemon Lime has turned this around. Oh, super thick mile all of a sudden.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
That was like the art style for this game. It was like, all right, let's take all the girls and just make them all thick now. And then the girl that was already kind of thick, no, they super thick now. I mean, Shermie is like crazy. It was like, okay, if we gonna bring Shermie back, we know what everybody wants. It's like, man, okay, boom, 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 okay.
Final round. Time to go big or go home.
All right, here we go. Final character.
Final round. Ready? Go.
All right, Dolores. When I finally get back into playing this game, I would like to play Dolores, because I played her a lot in the beta, but I just hadn't had the time. All right. Let's see if Ralph can turn this around. Oh, got him. That'll do it.
What a stellar fight. These two know how to rumble.
Yeah, she is effectively a grappler.
Also, no one ever uses that ever.
Sure, it's poking it out. Yeah, it's crazy.
Round one.
Like, mine's always been busty, but she's never been like, you know, like she is at this game. Same thing with Angel. It's like all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what happened to Angel? Hello. Or hell, excuse me. Let me get it right. What are y'all? Just taking the grab. Just now I'm gonna take this grab. Now I'm gonna take this grab too. Now I'm just gonna take the grab. Look. Go back and compare their models now to Sprite. What? Maybe 13? Might have been a little different. Angel wasn't in 13, but mine was. Yes. That's me in the mind. Another quick punch. Get him in the corner. Ah. Wake up throw every time. Chelsea. Clark still got him with the. Yes, we going this way. Now we're going over here. Let's go back this way.
Is this fight already over? Hey.
Said my name, Clark Still. Remember it.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go.
Damn.
Not going down without a fight.
Oh, come on. You got to let the pose hit. Come on now.
Round 4. Ready? Go.
Wait, it's safe. Look, it's a hit. I can't wait to see these in this game. Oh yeah, everybody was wide and thinking 13. It was pretty crazy. I mean, I love the artwork and everything, but it's like, good lord, what happened to like Ralph and Clark and Rio and I was somewhere where they were showing a comparison of Rio and Robert over the years, and like from art of fighting all the way till now, and over the years, Robert Garcia's gotten skinnier and skinnier, and Rio's gotten bigger and bigger. It's actually pretty funny. Did she just say I hit you with the poo-poo? Oh, oh, oh. Ah, all right.
I didn't get the confirm.
All right, 1-1.
Stellar fight. These two know how to rumble. Mission start. Round 1. Ready? Go!
Yeah. Knock him down. Good hits. Roll your ass back over this way. Oh, that's a grab. Okay. Lemon line now gets to roll him into the corner. Straight grab. Oh, he gets EX Frankensteiner for his efforts. Back to the shy. Master of the Shiranui arts getting thrown. Frankensteiner. Follow up elbow. Go with the back suplex. Hit him with the boot. Kachosu. I'm just gonna keep tossing it. Uh-oh. This is not going well for Lemon Lime. See if the goddess of the mud can turn this around. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, man. That ain't cool. Tori up. Tori up. Tori up. Finish. Oh, that's probably gonna do it. All right.
This competitor is too strong.
So ET, so we're going back to member selection. Yeah, I'm about to say he's got to do something here because that's not it is not working out for him. I feel like he's not doing enough of her grounded command grabs. It worked out for him in the first game, but he hadn't really done them much since. So, all right, so he switched out with Mr. Garcia.
Get ready for a battle of titans. Mission start.
All right, so ET takes this game. He moves into grand finals on the winner's side. Lemon Lime goes down to losers final. Let's see if Lemon can turn this around here. So far, not so good. Get the roll. Get out of there. Oh my God, he's got a character with projectiles and he refuses to zone. Okay, yeah, this ain't looking good. It's not looking good for the hometown hero. Kachosen. Follow up. Roll ass out. ET seems to have a pretty firm grasp right now. We might be looking at another OCV here. Okay, hit him with the back grab. All right. Get your combos. Oh, he was off the ground. Toya. Finish. see right there. Come on, grab. Yeah, it's probably over. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. He's still in there. He got it. Let her hit the pose. Stop skipping it.
Ready, go!
Genocide kata.
Just the start of a new worldwide legend!
All right, and with that, ET takes it, moves on to grand finals on the winner's side. 3-1. Lemon Lime goes down to await loser's final. All right, so we're waiting on the winner of Volga and Emperor to fight Crazy Chicken Chef. I'm not even sure the Volga Emperor match has happened yet. Emperor is in the Smash bracket, so we might still be waiting on him. So I'm gonna go check on that real quick. I'll be right back.
You know what it is. What you got? You got fries and what? Is that Fuzaki? That looks like Fuzaki. Oh well. Alright, we got Rugal, Gato, Vanessa, Pattern, Rock, and then Ramon.
It's about to be a party up in here!
Mi español es muy malo. Pero estoy aprendiendo español. Let's see who wins.
Ready?
I've heard that apparently Hyder and Rugal have similar, like, zoning. I don't remember 100%. Somebody said something about how they were similar. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, because they can just do that. Oh, but Rugal has a reflector. Nice. That's right, yeah, I remember you saying that Rugal has a reflector. That's fun. My man Nolan over here shaking his head. Shaking his damn head. All I see is two big boys trying to smack each other. That's all it is here. Good blocks. My man just got hit wrong with that. Get double tap. Hydra with his purple gloves about to eat this man. Little did you know that he could spot weld on your chest. He doesn't even need a welder. You just got it. Spot welding on your chest right there. My man had hit him with a fake move of karate chop. Doesn't even exist in real life. You can't karate chop somebody. Just because you do finger guns doesn't mean you're going to win this game. Oh! The knee hits that man in the head. Alrighty. Gato. That's Spanish for cat. Or it's also English for Spanish for cat, if you didn't know that. My man out here doing finger guns again? Oh, my man got the loafer threes on. Gato. Look at these shoes, boy. Where your socks at? I can see a whole ankle.
Round 3.
It's time for Rock Howard. Your father's kind of a dick, Rock Howard. Don't like him. It's time to go Rock Howard mode. Where's the rising tackle? No rising tackle? No? Okay. Alright. Back shoot? No? No? None of that? Right. No, you're just going to get hit instead. Found this. Ooh. My man just broke your neck. Alright, let's see if Emperor can bring it back. No, that doesn't sound like it. Oh, might be able to. He's got so much more, he says. And then now he gets KO'd. Player 2 wins that one. As Volga. Alright, Ramon time. According to Emperor, he is a grappler, but instead of doing damage, he's just really fast. Get ready to run away. Oh, look at him go. And then he just gets hit instead. How you gonna leave when you're stuck in the corner? Also, confirmed, Ramon is the only person apparently in the game, according to Emperor, who can bounce off walls like that. But this is going to be a super. This looks like it hurt. Ooh. That. Imagine getting your face smashed in the dirt while a subway train is running by you. Speed boost time. All that graffiti on the walls. Is this Detroit? My man just ran up to him. Let me hit you in the face. Yeah. Imagine getting the shoulder checked by a guy with an eye patch. Oh, it's time to beat up on a woman. I don't know, nothing about Vanessa. According to not my source, it's really good. Don't save her from getting kicked in the face, though. Keep that pressure up. Corner pressure. Ooh. Honestly. Ramon's super close to death, but it don't matter when you got these combos, boy. This pretty much an even game now. Ooh, especially when you get run up and kicked in the face. Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. What's that saying? We mash in this house? We mash in this house? We mash in this house? My man was going to run up and kick you in the face, and you're like, nah. Hold this real quick. Hold this out. All right, it's round one. After an amazing performance from Vulcan, it just absolutely bodied the hell out of this man. Hitting him with that, oh, you thought? Let's see what happens here. Some very good kicks. Long legs on both these boys, it seems like. I don't know how hitboxes in this game work, because I don't play this game. But these boys seem like they got some good reach, especially when you finger gun. I don't know how high their finger guns and what it does, but it looks like it's expected. Ooh, my man just ran up and said, alright, time to hit. Get grabbed. Man, just finger gunned his eye blast. Ooh, chop him in the back. That's your liver, it's gone. My man just Omaiwa Moshinoru his liver. Nani? How'd you just hitting each other midair like that? My man forgot that he even had boobs. This is Gulf Coast Throwdown. Where? Oh, I've never seen that before. Apparently, there's a mirror image thing. So after image gaming happening. My man just slashed his liver again. I'll try the same thing over and over again, and eventually it'll work, and it did. And that's gonna knock Hydern out of here. Hydern. Alright. Rock Lee. Sorry, I mean, sorry, Rock Howard. Already with some excellent combos. That's half his health bar in like 2 seconds. Now, can he do it again? With zero power? Maybe not. Alright, just go back with over him and miss him completely. Some good damage there. That's a deuce combo. Ooh, breaking neck. Let's see if Rock Howard can come back and beat him. Some good damage there. Gato's going to even it out. In fact, it's going to take a little bit, looks like a little bit of a lead. Yeah, it is. There's even things there to measure. Oh, wow, that hurt. And that's going to be bye-bye Rock Howard. It's Ramon time now. Going to get rocked in immediately. Oop. Come on, Ramon. Run away. Run fast. Bounce off walls. Do things. Oh my gosh, he baited it out and didn't capitalize on it. Gotta learn to hit, and that's good. I think that means his health's gonna go back up to full on this one. I don't know if that wasn't. It is, but I don't know how that means it. Whatever. I don't know how this game works. blocked. I don't know how I managed to land facing forward, then turn around real quick, and then hit those legs. Get body. Get box. Oh, she punched. I think last time I saw that was in that Mike Tyson fight. What's up, Condon? I can't say that. I got in trouble last time. Oh, how did that hit? He was above him. Get boxed.
Ow, my hands.
Why would you get hit by this? What are you doing? Beat it. Ooh. Turn it around. Don't get hit. And he got hit. I said don't get
He
hit.
said don't get hit.
I said don't get hit.
Okay.
もしかしてあなたわざと負けてる？そんなことするならもう構ってあげないわよ。
All right, Vogel takes that one 2-0. So he now is waiting on Crazy Chicken Chef. All right. So, okay, yeah, they have already started the Persona bracket. All right. So Vanessa handing out them hands. All right, where's Crazy Chicken Chef? Crazy Chicken Chef. There he is. Okay. So with that, Emperor is out, so we don't have to wait for Smash anymore. Should be able to get through these last few games and moving on to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Coming up following this tournament here. Okay, we're good on sound. All right, so this is loser semi.
Registration. Select members.
King of Dinosaur.
Select order. Select stage. It's about to be
All
a
right, we got
party
the
up
fist
in
bump. We're
here.
going in the loser semifinal. Crazy Chicken Chef versus Volga. Here we go.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Whiffs on the genocide cutter. Dinosaur moving in, running away. All right. Sweet. Should be a big punish here. Bounce. Go pick up after, but doesn't really need it. A couple more hits and it should take the round for him. Make a rule moving in and just gets command grab for his efforts.
An exciting bout from round one.
What he said.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Got those on like I'm just trying to find my sister before she hops on some guy's crotch again. And if you've never played if you've never played Garo Mark of the Wolves, and that probably sounds worse than what it actually is. Although it's not really. Go back and watch Hotaro's big super move in that game. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway. Yeah, go watch that and then tell me SNK didn't know what they were doing. It's like, what? Anyway, look at that. See? Again. I'm all for helping a grappler out. But you can't have comboable command grabs and armor points. You just can't. It's one or the other, not both.
Not looking good for player 2.
It's probably the pose I'm gonna do when I finish this last touch. Return to stand up, spread my legs a bit. Anyway, I'm very tired. Don't listen to me. All right. Let's try to do this. He's caught in midair. He said I got an uppercut too. Okay.
Will we see a comeback? Round 4. Ready? Go!
All right, Crazy Chicken Chef still up a character. Booty butt. It's roll. Oh. Like this throw. Crazy Chicken Chef doesn't have to do anything crazy here. He's just gotta get the damage down to see if he can finish it off with the last character. Gets a throw. Gets a good combo here. Doesn't really finish it. But he's still learning the game. Yeah, I'm about to say once it hit once, you can just walk right in. Okay. Now let's see if his Rio can pull this out.
Final round. Ready? Go!
EX Koken. Nice. Throw, and he's probably going to follow. He's going to take that hit. Hurting her hands a little bit. All right. So Koken, she couldn't block it. Gets him with the chick.
Right,
Crazy Chicken Chef up her game. All right. Winner of this moves on to loser's final against Lemon and Lime.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, dinosaur eating combo. Gets the command grab. Jumps in, I'm about to say he's probably gonna go for the command grab again, but Armor didn't help him that time. Up, too far away. Stops the teleport. Genocide cutter. Oh no! I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it didn't work. Okay.
Player 2 won't give up that easy.
Listen with the jumping elbow. See, when I say that, nobody listens to me. I'm just saying.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
With the Ric Flair chop. And there is that move again. So there is a move that I have been wondering what it is. And literally every grappler in every fighting game ever made has it. It is an open hand, palm up, stabbing move. Why do only grapplers have it, and what is that supposed to be?
Characters are knocked out.
I have never seen a wrestler do that in real life. Never. I've never seen anybody do that in real life. Yet every grappler in every fighting game
Ready?
has it. Go look. Every one. The ball. Okay, jumps over. Oh, whiffs the end of that combo. The ball. Knee, punch, into the corner. Nexus. Gets in midair, gets the cross under. Oh, but drops the combo. Psychical sword though.
Player one has victory in their sights.
これからよ
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
超サイコボールサイコボールサイコボールや
Okay.
Who is going to
All right, so
take the
Vanessa's
win?
actually been pretty good here. She should get all of her health back, and now we're down to the last character, both. Now let's see if Rio can keep her out and get enough damage to pull it out.
Ready? Go!
Here we go. Shoulder poking. Good combo. All right, runs right into the sweep. Chucks the slide in. EX. It's the uppercut after. Could have been overhead. Oh, that's a good punish. Shit. Oh, he doesn't like stay safe. Gets with the uppercut. Can he finish it? Oh, he gets hit. Oh, but no follow up. Checks the dash. Does the Rambo, gets overheaded. Oh, okay. Well, it was a close scramble there at the end.
Keep an eye on this matchup.
Boga takes game 2. Down to the last game to see who goes to losers final, excuse me.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Dinosaur going in, gets it with the elbow, then the command grab. Mega genocide cutter, but only gets one hit. Not that time. Again. Oh. Well, that should have been command grab. Okay. Google takes a grab into the corner. Takes the genocide cutter, throw him back into the corner. One more little action like that should do it. Gets him with the second sweep.
An exciting bout from round
Dinosaur
1.
takes out Omega Rudolph.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Oh, wow. It's Shadow Clone.
KO!
All right.
And we're tied up.
Gato was able to take out Dinosaur, so now we're both teams up to the second character, full life.
アテナ行きます
Round 3. Ready?
Athena. Psycho Ball. Is he gonna go through it? No! Good to punish that. Okay, just a kick. Dash in. You gotta be careful. Hit into the super. Nice. Cycle ball, cycle ball. Correct your neck. Oh, got him with the jump in. Nice.
Only their anchor remains.
Saw it coming and was able to pull out the orb super. Okay. So we got about a half life Athena. Crazy Chicken Chef can manage to take out Vanessa here. We'll move on to winner's final, but Vanessa is doing what she does. Punching folks. Booty butt. Alright. Hit him in the body.
Time to go big or go
Okay.
home.
So this is it.
Final round.
Sakazaki Ryo versus Vanessa.
Go. Ora.
Sweet.
Otto. Ora. Goken. Ora. Goken.
Wow. Lots of punches. Doesn't bite in on any of the champions there. Gets him with the sweep. Now Ryo can do some pretty good damage if he gets a good punish here, if he gets a good combo. Shokoken. Nice. Oh, she doesn't really follow anything with the, from that distance. Oh, she gets him with the jump CD. Oh, get him with the chip. Nice job. Crazy Chicken Chef just edges it out.
極限流はいつでも入門歓迎だ。やる気があるならうちに来るといい。
Two. Yeah. Crazy Chicken Chef takes it. Super close match. Alright, so now we got losers final. Crazy Chicken Chef versus Lemon Lime. Shouldn't have to deal with audio till we get to grand finals again when ET goes to plug his controller in. But they both know how to fix it, so shouldn't have to get up. Okay.
Registration. Select members. Welcome to KOF, the world's premier martial arts festival.
Do this real quick here.
Select order. Select stage. Nothing will stop this show.
All right, here we go. Losers final. 2 out of 3. God help us all.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
the well to kind of keep them out. Chickens have been getting a lot out of that sweep. Covers a good distance, and I think a lot of folks just aren't used to blocking. The second one gets the air grab. Oh, gonna do it again. I knew it. Quick hops. Oh, just the cross up and throws him out of it. I would have done the same thing. I chose him. Oh, I think that was going to be when Booby got kicked.
Clinches the first round.
退屈させないでね
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Now, I wonder why he didn't use Bonjane in the winners final. He probably knows something about that matchup more than I do, so I haven't been able to play with any of the DLC characters yet.
This battle should bring the hype.
Not Rock, not Bon, not Gato,
Reach for the
not
top.
Rugal.
Ready? Go!
最強ボールヘラヘラ最高ボールよっとラビーチベックスアロ
Punish. Okay, that apparently does not combo. Throw him in the corner. Now Lemon Lion got him where he wants. Oh, guard cancels out. Combo. Do it again, huh? Short hop. Guard cancel. Yeah, trying to get something going here. She's got to be careful. All right, now they both got to be careful. A couple more hits, and yes, EX Cycle Sword takes it for Athena. Hey, limit down to his last character, Dolores. Dolores takes that round. Okay, so now both teams down to the anchors.
それじゃあ始めるか
Final round. Ready? Go!
Oh, this is the link. Gets him with the grab. I've been saying he hasn't been using that nearly enough. Nobody has even thought to try not to be in her grab range, but he doesn't do them. I think he needs to grab more. Okay, jump that time. Oh, punish. There you go. Lemon Lime takes game one.
Nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup. Round 1. Ready? Go!
Mask. Doing his best to keep King of Dinosaurs out this time.
KO! Player 1 won't give up that easy.
Just not even giving him a chance to get in and get anything started. Let's see if he can do the same with the thing, you know. Just a throw. Dashes in. Mike gets thrown for her efforts. Good super to make a save. Yep, this time to punish. Jump high punch. It's working for him so far. Cancels EX.
諦めま
Oh, go follow up. Oh, gets the blowback.
サイドボール
Puts him good out of the corner. Miles got to watch out for Chip. There it is.
Both point characters are knocked out. Round 3. Ready? Go!
On Janae. We'll trade. Should only take 1 2 good hits to end out the round for Athena. Get in? Okay. If you can get in the block. There we go.
Only their anchor remains.
Okay. Crazy Chicken Chef down to his final character.
それじゃあ
Meanwhile, Lemon Lime has 2 characters with full health.
Ready? Go!
Let's see if Rio can make this comeback happen. Rio gets the cross up. Next kill. Yeah, he's got to work on his timing there, but still able to get him. Rio does damage.
Giving an inch.
Oh,
精霊の導きがあらん
Final round. Ready? Go!
逃がさない残念逃がさない
oh, that's going to be a big damage. Oh no! He couldn't have meant to teleport there. He had to come on. He had. Okay, so he gets this now, and he's got to take it.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this
As
matchup.
the lemon line goes up 2-0.
Winner!
体を動かすのはあまり得意じゃないの
Lemon Lime's 1 game away.
Round 1. Ready?
Going to grand finals with the loser side. Keep up the pressure on Dinosaur, but from a safe distance. Close enough to lock him down with normals, but not close enough to get grabbed until right then. That could have been a command grab there. Trade. Out of it. Okay.
Player
Gets the
2
jump in,
lifted up
finishes
the
it with
first
the down
round.
high punch.
アテナ行きます
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Let's see how much from Athena he can take before she goes down. All right. Mike gets thrown into the corner. Athena comes up. Pressure. All right.
Player 1 wastes
Now
no
we're
time
on second
leaving the
character for
score.
each full health.
退屈させないでね
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Looks like a ball. Dash. Don't get anything out of it. Look at the line trying to keep up the pressure. Again, turns around, gets the level 2. That should be enough for the kill, which it is.
This is match point for player 1.
精霊
Burn to fight.
All
Ready?
right.
Go!
Now Lemon Lime down to his last character.
出なさい
See if he can pull all the way out against 2 from Crazy Chicken Chef. That is, again, he misses his quick mode link. And she just pretty much low profile that kick.
逃がさない
Sweep. All right. Okay, gets him with the sweep there.
May the best anchor win.
これも大地の応募し
Okay. He's got a little bit of a hill to climb here, but it's not impossible.
それじゃあ始めるか
Final round. Ready?
But two good interactions from Rio, and he's going to be out, so he's got to be careful here. Now he's down to really one. Let's see if he can. All right, guard cancels out. All right. Okay, we're almost even now. And they should be able to have, let's see, should be able to get the upcut out of that. Crazy Chicken Chef takes a game.
Fierce fight.
We're going to go right back in.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Let's get a little further back. Get a lot of damage in, but now Dinosaur gets in, misses his command grab. And Maya really doesn't have any good anti-air, so weapons for her is a problem. All right, he's got Dinosaurs down to one to hit. Oh, but he's fighting like he ain't gonna get command grab. Okay.
Player one won't give up that easy.
Maya takes him down.
Reach for the top.
Match being eagerly watched by TOs awaiting to start streaming Persona games. All right. That gets the EX. Didn't really get anything after it though. Jump CD. Oh, he gets blowed back. Now Dana's putting up the pressure. Maya gets the sweep. Blowback on both of them. Damage. Okay. Maya's one hit away and she gets it.
Not looking good for player
So
one.
Lemon Lime is taking Crazy Chicken Chef down to his final character.
それじゃあ始めるか
Reach for the top.
Meanwhile, he's still on his first.
Go!
Rio's got a long way to go here. That he could definitely take out Maya in one or two more hits here. Gets the uppercut. All right, so Maya goes down. Lemon Lime comes down to his second character. Crazy Chicken Chef still on his third.
Round four. Ready? Go!
Good combo. Oh, but he misses the wrong move. Okay, he gets another combo there. Rio's got to watch out. He has level 3 meter here. He can hit him with the counter super if he hit the kill for it. Well, he's got it again. No, he doesn't. 2.5. Okay, he's getting the hits now. And this should do it. Yes, it will.
This is just the
All right, so Lemon Lime takes it.
legend. Winner.
3-1 and loses final. Stay there. All right, Crazy Chicken Chef with a good run. Gonna take third. All right. That moves us now into grand finals. Yeah, here we go. And the audio is gonna go off about now. No, still on. Yeah. Uh-oh. It tried to go off, but it came back on. We good? Yeah, it's still on. All right, cool. I'll take it.
Registration.
All right, so we got ET coming in on winner's side, Lemon Lime on losers. Lemon Lime's got to win, God help us, 6 games in order to take it. Oh, I love KOF, but it takes forever. But at least it's fun to watch. All right. Okay, so this time Lemon Lime is going to go with my... All right, he's going to go with this team this time. He's not going to try to out-grapple the grappler.
Select order. Select stage.
All right, so here we go, grand final. Let us do this. Lemon Lime, ET, grand final. Here we go.
But they're actually okay. I already got my characters.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, already getting thrown. All right, I gets in with throw of her own. Roll them out. I think Lemon was doing the right thing. It just wasn't working out for him. He's trying to do a lot of short hops and normals in the air so that if he hit a grab, at least the grab wouldn't hit. Right. Hit him with the Frankensteiner. All right, throws Clark into the corner. Trying to keep pressure up. Yeah, Clark. Oh, it out. Gets him with the boot in the air. Okay.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Oh, did Clark just do this? You know what? I'm just going to grab him all the way over here because I can and gets him with the level 3.
Let's go!
Wow. Oh, it didn't kill. Clark coming back with the uppercut combos, rolling right into the corner. Kick. Yeah, throws him out, but gets the ground bounce combo, then rolls him back into the corner. Oh, you knew it was good. Yeah. All right.
For the top. Ready? Go!
We got Rugal here. Last hit of the genocide cutter. Gets him with the laser. Says stop jumping. Okay.
This is just the start of a new worldwide
He
legend.
takes the first game.
So you play my point, you know how good you know how good my point is against this? It's really good.
Round 1. Ready? Go! Player one takes an early lead. Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
All right, so Banjane in now. Clark's is still just grabbing with impunity. Cancel. I got another time. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Finish. And just like that, they are even up on life. Clark is getting ready to take Banjane out. Trade in the air. Okay, she was able to take out Clark.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
So now we're gone. Right. That pushes Regal back into the corner. Lots of damage. Okay. Oh no, he drops his combo. Close. Oh wow.
Only their anchor remains.
Took the armor hit and got him with the reverse blowback. And again, it's low profile. I feel like they need to do something about that. Or he's just got to find another combo opener after that hits even when they're done. So Dolores gets the kill there. Now she's going to have around half life left. Both on the left character.
Ready? Go!
Now Ralph Jones, Dolores. And Minimize got some good damage early, but took a couple of hits, so he's still looking at a life disadvantage. All right, gets the throw. How's that go? Yeah, hit. From all the way over there. Not good and looking good, but Lemon Line still has a chance. Oh, he missed it. Okay. It's turn punch from Ralph.
All eyes are on the winner of that.
Ralph takes game 2. ET is 1 game away from pulling this whole thing out.
Round one.
I'm going right back in. Marcus, oh, gets in, good, gets him in the air with the back brain kick. Rolls in, but gets blown back. Wow. There we are. Oh, death down driver. Clark gets a sweep. Takes the first round.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Clark keeps jumping in with the shake by hand. All right. Lemon's able to keep up the pressure and take out Clark in the corner. One character down each.
Ready, go!
So that was a good super combo. Cancel there, but I feel like it should have been the other way around. Okay. Lemon Lime all of a sudden got himself a chance. Took out Rugal. Just got him down to his last character. Let's see if Ralph can turn things around here. This is the best game yet for Lemon here because he still has 2 characters versus only 1 for ET. Down. ET takes Lemon Lime second character down, so now it's up to the Loris to try to pull this out to keep Lemon Lime in the running here. And just takes the damage. All right, Lemon gets the hit, and again, that kick is just low profile every time. Like he gets the hit, ends up getting nothing for it and punished, in fact. All right, gets the run under, but he gets to throw in. Lemon has a chance here if he can get one more little combo. Just one more hit. There it is. All right, so Lemon takes game 3.
Keep an eye on this matchup.
Still has to win 2 more games in order to reset the bracket, while ET only has to win 1 more to win the entire tournament.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Looks like they're getting ready to start the mystery game out there. All right, so my takes out Clark. It's looking good for Lemon Lime. Has he been able to adjust?
Ready, go!
Oh, should be able to get a good punish off this. Put that over mine. Tried to keep the pressure up, and he was like, nah, I'm just going to genocide cut my way out of this. It's cool, though. Smack. Oh, another punish. Wow. And just like that, Rugal finds himself down 2/3 his life.
This is match point for player 2.
So Bonjanae's on match point.
Burn to fight. Ready, go!
Ron has a chance to even it up here. Okay, so far Ralph is getting in some pretty good damage here against Bond, and then Bond goes down. Both characters on their anchors. Dolores comes in with the life lead. That doesn't mean much if Ralph can get started, but she's able to get started here. Ralph gets the quick cancel, and oh no, he tries to hit him with the command grab one, but he's already in the air and gets hit. Dolores definitely still has a chance here, but it's not looking good. Right, just sweeps around from a distance, punishes this, but could have got more out of it. All right, not sure if okay, that is a punishable move. I can't imagine if he needs to do that. Teleport. This, it just gets him with the punches.
Keep an eye on this matchup.
All right, so that'll do it.
Hey, guess what?
All right.
No, stay there. Persona. What?
Yeah, it was grand finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so ET takes that.
Stay there. We fought each other in Persona.
Are they the first match in Persona? Okay, so all right. Well, congratulations to ET
Yeah,
taking
getting those accidental teleport cancels.
taking KOF 15, and we're about to get ready to set up for Persona, where these two will be the first match on that. So, good games there. Everybody, stay tuned. We're gonna get set up for Persona real quick, and we'll be right back.